On this James the Bike Guy, we're taking a look at the Deity Copperhead 35 stem. This is a pretty neat all-mountain stem from Deity. Comes in a ton of amazing colors. And in this video, we're gonna go over the features and designs of this. I'll talk about what I've thought about it on my own personal bike. And then finally, we'll find out exactly what it weighs. So if this kind of thing's interesting to you, be sure to leave a comment down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Checking out this stem, a few things to mention here. This version we're looking at is going to be the 35mm bar clamp. Now this stem is available in 35mm or a 31.8mm bar clamp. And then the other piece is the stem length of this version we're checking out is going to be 35mm in length. And they do of course make it 15mm longer in a 50mm version as well. So a few things to mention. This is going to be CNC'd out of a solid block of 6061 T6 aluminum. If you take a look inside, it is really incredible just how much machining has been done and just how, bulky this stem is, but at the same time, it is obviously worked to be fairly lightweight. The other thing to mention is the height of the stack is going to be only 33mm. So that means you're going to be able to fit this on a whole bunch of bikes without needing to adjust the steer too much. Granted, I should mention, for best install, Deity wants you not only to go through both bolts across there, but they also want you to run a small spacer on the top of the stem. The stem itself is 0-degree rise, and it does come with a lifetime crash replacement policy for the original owner, which is pretty cool. Although this being an absolutely beefy yet reasonably lightweight aluminum stem, I can't imagine you're gonna have to use that. So now, let me mount it up on my bike and I'll let you know what I think about it after a couple of rides. I've had this Deity Copperhead 35 stem on my bike for quite some time, and there's a couple of reasons that I went ahead and went with this stem from the get-go. First off, I wanted it to match the bike with the Kashima coat on the rear, of course my decals up front, and as you can see, this bronze anodizing is just gorgeous, but it comes in a million different colors, and personally I think being able to personalize your bike with a stem in a specific color is a really nice thing. Now the other thing I liked about it is the design of it really does a good job of clamping with these 35mm bars. And I like the fact that they're using full-size hardware. So as you can see here, this is 5mm hardware on both sides as well as on the top plate. And to me, that gives just a bit of extra confidence as you're going through things, being sure, knowing that it's really well built. Now the aluminum design, it felt light in the hand. We'll see what it weighs real quick. But there's only been one thing that I don't particularly care for. So as you can see looking down, as I move the camera around, you'll notice that it goes from looking like the wheel's straight to out of center on the handlebar. And while this is definitely user error, it's a more difficult stem to get lined up with the wheel. And I think a lot of that has to do with both the fact that we've got these ridges here and just how short the stem is. Now I've run other short stems like this before without the same issue. So that's just one thing to note, but once you get it dialed in, this thing just rocks. The look on the bike is great. It's been super sturdy, and now it's time to find out what it weighs. To close out the video here, we want to go ahead and see what this weighs. Now Deity has it claimed at coming in at 135 grams. So it's interesting to see that it's coming in on my scale about 12 grams heavier at 147. Well, thank you so much for watching this video on the Deity Copperhead stem. Go ahead and let me know your thoughts on this 35mm stem. Let me know what you think about it. What about this crazy color as well? Absolutely love it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you can see more videos like this in the future.